What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran, and I am a snuggly boy right now, guys. I'll tell you that shit. I got a little fire going on over there, and it's fucking cold out, man. All right, so today, guys, I'm going to be doing a sort of some messages, okay? So I wanted to do some messages reading for the feminine and the masculine. So the way, what I mean by that is that messages from your divine masculine, from the person that you're asking about, from your loved one, from him, her, to you, okay? And vice versa, in a sense that, and then some sort of guidance for the feminines, right? So to put that more cleanly, I'm going to find out what the hell your masculine wants to say to you, and then I'm going to find out what the universe wants to say to you, feminine, okay? So it's a little bit of guidance, a little bit of messages, a little bit of both of those energies going on. So we're going to be starting, I guess we'll start with just a little bit of tarot. Just a little bit, though. It's going to be very light on traditional tarot. But yeah, we're going to take just a brief look here at the at the messages that of sort of, let's start with the energy, I guess, of both parties, okay? Just a couple cards each. So, dear Spirit, please connect me with the energies of the feminines and the masculines, the Twin Flame Collective. Please bring me into alignment with the truth and love and light. Bless this reading with nothing but that same truth. Okay, so connecting first to the masculines, let's find out what energy the masculines are currently in at this time. What energy are the masculines currently in? Emperor energy. Hey, that's really great, guys, because that is the divine masculine card, in my opinion. And the Emperor is all about taking control. It is about somebody who is assertive. That's why they have the silverback gorilla. Somebody who has a confidence, somebody who is sure of their decisions, somebody who can make rational decisions, somebody that is essentially mature, grown up, and acts like the Emperor, acts like somebody who runs a kingdom, somebody who can actually do what it is that they want to do in a methodical, planned out way with little chance or little outcomes of failure, meaning that even if there's roadblocks, obstacles, they get over each of them because they are determined, persistent, disciplined, and again, mature. So the masculines are maturing, getting into the energy of determining what it is they want, owning up to themselves, taking responsibility, and deciding what it is that they want to go after. For example, this silverback gorilla, who I have named Harold because he looks like a herald, or he could look like an Octavius, something like that. Octavius a little bit better. So let's say Octavius, the silverback gorilla here. He's got all his bananas and his oranges. He's got his, God, I don't know if that's a rock and a stick, but he's ready to defend himself, and he's ready to eat. So he is in his full prime, in his full masculine energy. So the masculines are in an energy of masculinity. That's great. That means they're owning their power. Okay, so let's get on to the feminines. Dear Spirit, what is one card you can give me for the feminine energy? What are the feminines currently experiencing at this time? Feminine energy, divine feminine energy. What are they doing? I don't want that card. That did not feel like the right one for me. Let's see. What are the feminines experiencing energetically, Spirit? Six of Pentacles. It would have been nice if you guys would have got a major arcana as well, but you didn't, so that's unfortunate. Six of Pentacles is balancing kind of energy. It's about receiving, giving, being helpful, being an energy of generosity, being able to share resources with others. Okay, this chicken is nudging over this little pentacle to the other chicken because chickens work in teams. So the divine feminine is feeling essentially at this time like they are ready to share, like they are ready to give, or they are ready to receive. So feminines are in an energy of receiving mode, trying to find the balance between receiving and giving, and trying to sort of allow the universe to give gifts and to receive gifts. So the feminines are sort of trying at this time to open up to the ability of the universe to give, where the masculines are opening up to this ability to take. Feminines, the feminine energy is this ability to receive from the universe, to allow the blessings to come in, to allow things to happen. Masculine energy is about taking control of oneself. So, and then of course the balancing between the two, which is all of what the Six of Pentacles is about. And what the feminine and the masculine energy is about as well, because you can take, but if you're constantly taking, then you're never able to receive, which is it's hard. Okay, if you're taking things, you need to be able to receive. And the feminines, they need to be able to give. Okay, this is not about, we're not talking about like an exchange of material gifts. We're talking about energy. We're talking about the ability to go after what you want and take it, right? But also the ability to receive blessings, to receive help, to receive guidance, not having to take everything on your own, which is a very masculine energy, doing everything on your own, masculine, So no reason to be a martyr, but again, masculines are coming into this energy of control of themselves, of their actions. Feminines are coming into this energy where they are allowing the universe to sort of give them what they need, coming into this energy of receiving and also being blessed and feeling grateful, and again, sharing and teamwork, things like that kind of energy, okay? So that's essentially where the feminines are at and the masculines are at within their energy of what their particular soul is currently experiencing of the ebb and flow of life, okay? So now we're going to move away from tarot. Again, I told you it'd be a very limited tarot. And we're going to focus more on what messages the masculines have for you, feminines, okay? So I'm going to empty out my bag of little goodies here. And this is all stuff that I made. These are things I drew, things I wrote. And at some point when I have the money, and presumably I don't blow it on chocolate ladyfingers, I will turn these into tarot cards. But that is probably a year away, possibly, who knows. But anyway, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to look. But I am going to pick some random cards, and these are going to be messages from your divine masculine to you, the divine feminine, okay? This is what they want to tell you, what they want you to know, okay? So, dear Spirit, what messages do the divine masculines have for their feminines at this time? What is it that the masculines want to tell their feminines? What is it that they want the feminines to know about them, themselves? What is it? Any messages that come out, Spirit, as long as they're truthful. And again, I'm just picking a random. My eyes aren't open. You're going to have to trust me. I trust me, which is good. All right, let's take whatever this one is. Okay, move those away just for now. And let's see. We have the throat chakra card, okay? So masculines are either working on their throat chakra, or they're letting you guys know it's time for you guys to work on your throat chakra, okay? These are messages to you, but this is about them, so we can interpret it both ways. Throat chakra is all about speaking one's truth. It is the chakra associated with truth. It's associated with speaking. It's associated with being able to sing, being able to perform vocally, being able to talk, being able to communicate. So if the masculines are having trouble communicating, it's because they're working on their throat chakra. If the masculines are specifically working on things involving communicating, then that's what they're working on. Also, a message for you feminines, though, is that they want you to know also, hey, it could be saying that it's time for you guys to open up your throat chakra as well. But I'm going to give you the feminines advice, so let's focus a little bit more on the masculines. But it could be interpreted either way. We all know our own personal situations, correct? So presumably, we don't all have Alzheimer's or dementia. Okay, so throat chakra for the masculines in the first card. So that is what they're going through. They are learning how to speak their truth, learning how to speak up, learning how to communicate, focusing in on that throat chakra energy. Okay. All right, let's keep going. What other messages do the masculines have for their feminines? What else do they want to tell their feminines? What else do we have? What other messages do the feminines want, or masculines want to tell the feminines? I like this one. I like this card right here, whatever this is. I don't even know if you can call it a card, I guess. We have inspired thoughts. Okay, so the first thing that comes to my mind is that they're thinking about you. Inspiration comes from a creative standpoint, so let's say that there's a lot of sexual energy going on. And with that sexual energy, with that creative energy, we have inspiration. We develop thoughts of ideas, beliefs, things that we want to accomplish. So the masculines are letting the feminines know they're having ideas about their life. They're having ideas about you. They're having ideas about their future, things that they want to do, things they would like to act upon, maybe a little bit connected with that throat chakra energy, things they would like to speak. Inspired thoughts, meaning that they're getting in touch as well with some kind of energy, the creative energy within them, the spirit source inside of them as well. Okay, so that's great. Inspired thoughts always mean that positivity is surrounding. So not all gone, right? There's some positivity going on inside the masculine's energy at this time. let's keep going. What other messages do the masculines want to tell their feminines? What else do we have going on here? I feel like pork buns. You know, you guys ever had pork buns before? They got like meat and stuff inside them, and like they're like Asian. Oh, they're so good. I would eat them forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. All right, let's see. I don't know all these cards. Oh, this one's pretty close. Maybe I'll pick this one up. But this is the one that I picked up with my hand. We have, oh, that's sad. We have the depression card. So we have a little rain cloud that I drew, not little poops flying from a bigger poop. This is a depression card about feeling sad. So this is talking about the masculines having some kind of depressive energy around them, cloud over their head, dealing with some kind of negativity, dealing with some kind of issues from the past that have still remained unresolved within them. So still a little bit down, still a little bit stuck in the mud, so to speak, to use that cliche. And I hate cliches, but I did it. Please don't kill me. And they're not feeling the greatest, okay? Depressing energy means stagnant to some degree. So emotionally, there's something stagnant within them still. Feminines, if this resonates with you, give them time. If it doesn't resonate and you hate them, I don't know what to tell you. But if they really are your divine masculine, then there's some sadness going on, okay? And let's pick this one up that came very close because I feel like that's good. We have the meeting up card. Okay, you can see these little bald little dickheads here that I drew. Meeting up card means communication with other people, meeting up with other people, like-minded individuals, trying to form a kind of group. So this is your masculines essentially coming into terms or coming together with their soul family, coming together with like-minded individuals, trying to find the right people to bridge, to incorporate gaps within their lives, okay, to give themselves some sort of advancement rather than just doing everything alone, okay, because that doesn't help with the depression either. So examples from my own life, these are all true. I like singing, I like rapping, issues that I've had to overcome because the fear of that. But look at this, guys. I have a mic, which is what I'm using to do this reading, and the mic helps me out greatly. It increases my voice, gives me the confidence. It's sort of like a tool. Podcast, things like that. Inspired thoughts, I've definitely been having all of those. Depression, I have to admit, there's some heavy energy around me a lot of days. Definitely have struggled with that all my life. And meeting up, I have absolutely in my own life been meeting up with people, connecting with people. Doesn't have to be physically meeting up, but I have met up physically with some producers around here. I've got a couple friends in music, meeting up with like-minded spiritual people. There's a place where I live, or in the city anyway, that is a place that I go to often. And that's a great way to meet spiritual people and to enlighten myself and to learn from others, and it's community of sorts. So meeting up, those kinds of things, just sharing that from my own life because I consider it, I guess, a divine masculine. All right, so presumably, I thought I was a divine feminine before, but that was when I was with a false twin. But it turns out I'm a divine masculine. What can you do, Penis between my legs. All right, guys, so this is going to be some messages now from the universe for the divine feminines. This is what the universe wants you to know. This is what your masculines want you to know here. This is their energy. Your energy is the Six of Pentacles. But this is what the universe wants you guys to know. Okay, so we're going to pull some of these yummy, yummy cards. So, dear universe, what is it that you want the feminines to know at this time in their life? What is it that you got for them? All right, I'm going to pull these cards randomly. Sometimes I shuffle, but this is just too thick, this deck. It really is way too thick. All right, let's take a look. We have the self-sabotage card. This card came out for the divine feminines before. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So, yes, don't self-sabotage at this time. Do not go into your head. Do not get lost there. Do not get stuck. Do not blind yourself. Allow yourself to get out of your own way and to allow the universe to flow through you. So again, if you're afraid of taking action, don't be just one step at a time, guys, and that will be okay, okay? I just said okay and then okay after. I said okay twice in a row. Stupid. All right, here we go. What other messages do you have for the feminines? Other messages got going on here. Spirit, what else do the feminines need to know about where they're at? So we got this self-sabotage card. So trying to let you guys know that it's, give yourself some compassion. Don't destroy everything you've worked for. We have the believe card, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are is the power of your belief. So we have feminine energy on this card. Believing in yourself is really all that matters. It's absolutely true. You do not need a bunch of money. You don't need a new home. You don't need a car. You don't need any of that. Now, you might actually be homeless. You might actually need a car. You might have kids. You might not have enough money to feed them. You might not have food. But all of that gets on top of you, and it affects your morale. It affects your ability to manifest. It affects your belief in yourself. And if you have a low sense of belief in yourself, a low self-worth, you struggle with all those things anyway. So no matter if one bad thing happens, then it just sort of deteriorates and deteriorates. Believe. If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. You can achieve any of that. It's not about, I need $1 million. No, you don't need $1 million. You need the belief that you can get $1 million, because then you receive it, and you also deserve it because you believe it and it's yours. So believe in yourself. Focus in on your heart space, your center. Take some time out. Give yourself a break, guys. What other messages do you have for the feminines at this time, Spirit? We have the study card. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Guys, if you're into certain things, go into them, ladies. Keep learning, keep growing. If you had an old idea that you lost your heart, but you want to go back into doing it, well, do it in a new way. It gets some excitement going on, some beauty, but universe is letting you know there's an opportunity to expand your mind, to transform. That's why the butterflies are coming out of this lady's head. Again, more feminine energy here. So transform, allowing yourself to be transformed by knowledge, okay? And one more card for the feminines. What other advice do you have for the feminines at this time? Let's take a look here. One more card. I like this one. We have the listen card. Okay, so again, four women on this card. There's men in this deck too, but these are all women that came out. Listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lays behind the words. Okay, so this is the card, this listen card. So making space to hear the different things inside one's own head. Okay, not be concerned with overlotion. Do not be concerned with information overload. Overlotion is what happens when you moisturize yourself too much. This is about listening. This is about connecting to your own higher self, to the things that people are trying to tell you, whether or not they're me or somebody else, wiser than me, your own self, your higher self. Listen to yourself, okay? So that's beautiful. I like that. I like these colors that we got. We got the yellow, the purple, the blue, and the red. That's the spectrum of all the cards here. I think that's the only colors that exist. So we had one of each. Or there might be an orange. It was a green. Okay, I wasn't even close. But still, some nice color spectrum going on there, which is nice, okay? And then lastly, to round this reading off, I'm going to pull these cards up. Bloop, 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 and bloop. And I'm going to get some more of these messages. I'm going to get good news, one card for good news coming the masculine's way, and one card, good news coming the feminine's way. End it with some positivity. We had some sort of guidance here, which some people can take to mean like they're not doing anything right. So we'll end it on a more positive note, okay? So, dear Spirit, one card for the masculines. What good news is coming the divine masculine's way? What good news is coming the divine masculine's way? All right, this is the card I am pulling. Good news coming the masculine's way. I don't know how you feminines are going to feel about this one. But it's secretly in love, number 9. 9's about letting go. 9 might be a nice number for you. So secretly in love. So for the masculines, this goes different ways. One, somebody could be secretly in love with your masculine, and that could be disrupting the connection. Others, we're talking about you guys. We're talking about the good news is that an expression of feelings, right? For the masculine. So we have, you guys are in love with them. Maybe there's no communication. Maybe they don't know if you guys are in love with them. But if this is good news coming the masculine's way, it means that there's going to be an expression of emotions between the two of you. Okay. It means that there's going to be an expression of of something to come in here, to come into the masculine's life and allow them to expand, okay, in their heart space. So whether or not it's the reconnection between you guys, maybe they're trying to let you guys know that they're secretly in love with you, or that there's somebody secretly in love with them. Maybe it's you, the feminines, right? Just like if you're not in the union with them, right? They might think that there's this no chance or that the connection's lost. Secretly in love could imply many different things, okay? So take that. But for the masculines, good news that there is there is something being hidden, okay, and that it is going to reveal itself. That's the best way to put that, okay? So don't get too worried that there's some other person. For some of you, there might already be another person, but largely it could even just be that they're secretly in love with you. So take that as it resonates, all right? And lastly, what good news is coming the feminine's way? What good news is coming the feminine's way, Spirit? I like the feel of this one. What's this say? Stand up for yourself. So, feminines, you guys are getting the good news of personal empowerment. It means that you guys are going to have the ability to stand up for your beliefs, to stand up for your truths, and to stand tall against injustice, whether it's personal or exterior, okay? You guys are going to be having some courage and some empowerment coming your way, which is really beautiful. I appreciate that. That means that you guys are going to be standing in your power, okay? That's great. I'm actually going to get one more each because I don't like that secretly in love card. That's not great. Okay. One more card for the masculine spirit, and one more card. So what good news is coming the masculine's way? What's this card say? Divine timing? Yeah, oh shit. It says divine timing. So that means that for the masculines, something coming in at the right time, whether it's a job, person, your connection, or other aspects of their life, something is coming in very soon. Because this is good news coming the masculine's way, this means that there is an event, a predetermined event coming in here that is going to shock or shake things up, that is meant for them. So something, element of timing coming in for the masculines, which is really good. And then lastly, we have one more card for the feminines. What other card do you have for the feminines? Good news coming the feminine's way, Spirit. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? What's this? Oh, this is a nice card. Let me just put those cards away. We have the, this is a fire. I tried to draw a fire. This is the You're Safe card, okay? So this talks about a feeling. So good news, this means that if you've been feeling unsafe or uncertain about something in your life, there's some safety coming your way. There is some, there's an ability to feel strong once more, again, with that stand up for yourself card. So again, if you've been needing a home or a secure location, this is a welcome card for you, okay? And if you wanted to, it's talking about emotional matters, then we're going to be feeling safe and empowered again in emotional matters as well, okay? So take this how it resonates, but you are going to be feeling safe again, which is going to be really great for you guys. Also, some really empowering energy coming your way. For the masculines, the Secretly in Love card could really kind of go either or, and I would have picked a different card if I was looking at these things. And then the Divine Timing card, which is perfect. Oh, and there's like this random other card that just fell over here, huh? Interesting. We have the Wisdom card. I don't know who that's for, but the Wisdom, let's say it's for both. Wisdom coming to both parties. Who knows, right? It's not a penis. It is a light bulb. Anyway, guys, that is the reading. Messages from, again, messages from your masculine to you, some advice for the feminines. I hope that this reading was helpful. I appreciate your guys' support. I really do. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your Saturday, rest of your weekend, and we'll talk soon. Okay, guys? All right, bye-bye for now.